A lot of people jumping in on the chat. Good morning, Kim. I see you as well. Thank you, Alexandra. We're talking about having, power in the chair with those two ports. When we talk about being able to power things up, I feel like there was like a void in what we needed in there. We have our regular portable power banks, right? That maybe like 2,000, 3,000 milliamp. You put it in your pocket and you juice up your phone. And then on the complete other side, it was like these big generators or big bulky things that you're not taking anywhere. It's heavy. You only break it out for emergency. There was a space in between. That's where BORIO comes in. This is a 60,000 milliamp power station. It's less than 6 pounds. This is that portability we like of those portable power banks, but it also gives us a way to charge up 7 different devices, including your lamps and your fans, because it has those AC outlets. This is one of those that we've been needing it. We finally got it in. We just launched it not too long ago. Whether it's emergencies, camping, travel, the beach, the pool, the garage, you'll use this every single day. This is not just for those one moments. This is a $300 power station that you're getting, $100 off in free shipping today. Julie Truster, I said everything this hour is free shipping. So this is a great time to get this. But don't you sell a lot of different presentations and do things, Julie. There was a white space between super portable in my pocket ones and then the big, gigantic power stations.
Power station. Yes, that are thousands of dollars.
Thousands.
Right, and just like you said, you kind of pull those out for your whole home when you lose power. So enter BORIO. So you can see right here, it's lightweight, it weighs a little bit over 5 pounds. And I really do believe that this is the one that you're gonna use more than a little power bank, the big power stations that are thousands of dollars, because this is truly portable and you can take it with you. And I want you to see right here that it is powerful enough to charge your laptops, your phones, your earbuds, your AirPods. And the difference is you can power multiple things at the same time instead of a power bank. So this is not a power bank, it is considered a heavy-duty, powerful power station. So I'm gonna put this down because I wanna go through and show you everything up close that you're getting. And again, it only weighs 5.5 pounds, which is less than a gallon of milk. I mean, easy. It's also a slim design. So, okay, a couple great things about this, because also your power banks, you don't have your AC outlet. So we're talking maybe it's your laptop, lamps, a fan, whatever it might be, a TV, your router. You can plug this directly into your AC outlet. It's a standard AC outlet. So I've got my laptop here, but look at this. I can take my block off if I want to, and it's got a heavy duty over here. Do you see the Type-C? This is a 60 watt. It's not a regular C. A lot of our new devices are a C. This is a heavy duty, more powerful, fast charge that you can actually plug your laptop in. And look at the digital display right here, because this is key. This gives you all of that information. It tells you how many watts it's using, but it also is telling me how many hours I have left with my laptop. I can charge my laptop for over 7 hours, 8 hours. You can see that right there, and I'm plugging that in. You also have 3 traditional USBs. So what I did over here, just to give you some ideas of what you can use this for. Your phones, over here I have 1 power bank. And with that one, over here, I'm charging a lamp. I've got a fan, I've got a iPad, I've got a little portable speaker, I've got 2 phones, I've got my earbuds and a watch, and I have 5 things plugged in. I'm using my 1, 2, and then 3 in the front, 5. 3, 4, 5, and if you read the display right here, I have 10 hours of charging 5 things at the same time. So we are way beyond what a little power bank will do. Just like you said, power bank is maybe 2,000 or 3,000 milliamps. This is 60,000 milliamps. It's portable, it's truly on the go. So whether you're at the beach or the lake or just out in the backyard or you're camping or glamping or hiking, you can put it in your backpack. The other thing, June 1st is National Hurricane Day. That is like the launch of hurricane season. So we know what happens when we lose power. This is the one that can power up all of your electronic devices. Or just like her, if you're going to the park, take it with you. I truly believe this is gonna be the one that you're gonna be using more than your power banks and more than those big, huge generator type things.
Oh, for sure. By the way, which we don't do ever, these are coming great colors. That's the black. The one in the middle is the sapphire, and that's the color option right here. And then this one is called the magenta. So 3 different color options. It also has a bright LED light that's on there. And we didn't even talk about one of the ports here. Really, you could do up to 7 different things that are in here. So again, here's this versus that kind of a situation. The portable ones that you just use for your phone, that go in your back pocket. That's 2,000, 3,000 milliamps. You're just juicing up your phone maybe once or giving it a little bit of a, you know, get me by kind of a situation. And then you have the big, gigantic, more like generator. And we have a whole house generator. But guess what? We used it one time since we bought it.
Right.
And it was
thousands of
dollars.
Yes.
And we did use it when we lost 4 days of, you know, power that was in there. But on an everyday, I'm not breaking that thing out, right?
And you don't take that with you.
No, it's used the one time that only my house has lost power. This is that in between. This is giving you the portability that we love from those other, like, you know, power banks, but it's giving us the ports we love from a generator.
Exactly, yes. So you have all the different ports on here. This is the one that Tina was talking about. If you're a camper, a lot of the camping devices you can plug right in here, like a mini fridge. It's plug and play. So you plug it in, that's right here. Again, it only weighs around 5.5 pounds. On the back, I'd love to turn down the lights because you have, you know, a lot of people are charging lamps, but with this LED light back here, you don't even need a lamp. You don't even have to be charging or plugging a lamp in. So we'll turn the lights down. So all you have to do is press that button right there, and I want you to see how powerful this is. Hold on. Okay, there we go. So there's that, and then you press it again, it gets even brighter. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unplug because I wanna walk around with this. Let's really dim the light so I can show you the power of this on the wall, if we could. And then it also has an SOS mode. So again, I'm charging a lamp over here, or I'm plugging that in, but you don't even have, with this on the back, if you're camping or if you're outside, are you able to see how powerful this is?
There it is.
Okay, so look at this. You can see right here, the LED, and it's a huge LED, powerful light on the back right here. So if you're
Hey, Dan,
camping,
can you turn the lights down a little bit more for Julie? I think she wants it a little bit darker to be able to get a contrast of the lights that are in here. But I like that you said that because now I can free up one of the ports.
Exactly.
That I would have been plugging in a lamp.
Or a flashlight. This is your built-in flashlight right here. So over here.
There we go. Now it's getting like really like darker.
Okay, you could say powerful LED right on the back. So it's built in. So, you know, when you lose power, what do you need? A flashlight.
Yeah.
You have a built-in flashlight right here. Powerful. And then you,
you turned it around, Julie. I thought the lights came back on when you turned it around. I was like, no, the lights didn't come back on. That was just the light from the power station.
And do you see, look at this. It's 5 pounds, a little bit over 5 pounds, but I'm able with one hand to lift this up. You can be charging your phones, your tablets, your earbuds, your AirPods. You can see the power of that. Then it has an SOS mode in case you're in that emergency situation. You just push this and then it starts blinking. Again, everything is on board here. Look at this, the size of it. You have not seen anything like it. You've seen the little power banks and you've seen those big, huge power stations that are thousands of dollars.
Let's just talk about if I just took this in the bathroom with me. Let's just talk about that. I could charge up my phone.
Yes.
I could use my blow dryer.
Yep.
My curling iron.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's like, don't just think, I'm gonna just take this out if, you know, I don't have electricity. Think about multiplying your ports, making it portable, taking it outside, go into the garage, out by the pool, RVing, camping, whatever it is, and it's very super duper portable. But the magic of this one is it takes the two worlds and it's that nice in between. You know, about 5.5 pounds, we can all make this portable and take it wherever we want. But because it has the AC outlets, like your regular, what you would put your, you know, lamp or whatever in, that gets more in the world of the generators.
Yes,
then you have the USB-C, the USB-A ports. You have you know, the one, I keep calling it like a cigarette lighter port. That's what I always called it. And you've got the flash flashlight, the big light that's on there as well. This will be $300. We just launched BORIO, what, like a week, maybe a week ago, Julie?
Was it Monday night? I think it was Monday night in Adam's show.
In Adam's show.
Yes.
So because it's the launch, we're gonna take $100 off. We're gonna do the free shipping. If you did this on a flex pay, it would break it down to $50. I say get it for the flex pay, Julie, and then use it for the month.
Exactly,
and see how many places you use it in.
Right, and you're gonna be shocked at how lightweight it is. Okay, also I wanna show you, just to go over the ports again, it weighs 5.5 pounds. I have my laptop, I want you to see this. I'm charging my laptop right now. It's got that C, but it's not just a regular C. This is your fast charge. It's powerful enough to plug your laptop right into it. Now, if you want to use your wall blocks, you can, but you may want to save that for a lamp or a fan, so you can plug it right in here. When you do this, the digital display kicks in and it tells you exactly how many hours. There's no guessing. So you can see, just with my laptop, I still have anywhere between 8 and 11 hours to be able to charge. So the difference in this power station versus a power bank is you actually have days of charging your phone, not just hours. So again, you can charge these things for days. Over here, I'm charging 5 different things. I have 10 hours. So again, your power banks aren't gonna do this. You can't plug, I'm gonna show you here too, because I have 2 things plugged in. I've got my lamp and I think the watch plugged in right here.
Oh, we didn't even talk about the car charging cable.
And right, and so when you get it home, 2 different ways to charge it. You can plug it into the wall, it comes with your wall.
Yep.
But also, if you're camping and you're on the road, you take it with you. It's got, let's show over here. I'm gonna walk over there.
Yeah, go ahead.
It has a car adapter, so you can actually charge it up right here.
Okay, let me tell you why. Let me tell you why that's important. When we lost power for the 4 days, people had power banks and things like that. They all had to go into their car to charge up the thing.
Yes.
Right. So if you're thinking, well, what would I do when this thing is, the juice is all gone out of here, my house doesn't have any power?
Go to the car. Exactly.
And we give you the port to be able to charge up the power station from your car. People were sitting in their cars, just like charging up all their power.
But yes. Exactly, yes. So you're getting both of those. That car adapter is an upgrade. So yes, you can plug this and charge it in the wall, which also to fully charge this, it only takes about 2 to 4 hours. So when you get it home, charge it up, you have a digital display. It tells you exactly how much power that you have. But when you're plugging in your devices, instead of guessing how long you have, I want you to see that you have 12 hours, okay, with my laptop. So I'm good for 12 hours. It tells you how many watts you're using. The one over here, I have 5 things plugged in. I still have 10 hours left. That's the difference of a power station. But again, you're not dealing with a generator. This is the one you're gonna take with you. In fact, I brought my backpack because if you're traveling.
Oh, there's one in there.
Did you know Memorial Day is in 10 days from today? That's the start of summer, also the kickoff of hurricane season. 5.5 pounds, phones, tablets, whatever it is, whatever your devices are, plug in a lamp, plug in a fan over here, or plug in your laptop. You also have that important heavy duty powerful C right there. You have 3 USBs. One of them is a fast charge. If you're a camper, you'll recognize this for a lot of your camping needs. Little mini refrigerators you can plug right into here. 5 pounds, and then you have that powerful LED on the back. But look at this, slip 5.5 pounds. I'm able to put it in a backpack. This would be maybe glamping with my backpack.
Yeah, that's me.
And look at this.
And then you have it.
Hiking, camping, going to the lake, going to the beach, just pop it in here and you have power wherever you go.
You know what's funny is you were just talking about hurricane season and I was thinking, oh, I'm gonna miss hurricane season. And I was like, oh no, but I'm moving to Pennsylvania. They lose power because snow and other things. Every part of the country has like a thing.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But it's not the only the emergency power station. That's the whole point of this presentation. This will be your everyday way to kind of, because it's portable. You know, if you threw down $2 grand or $1,000 or $800, you know, on a bigger one of those big ones, you only bring that out in certain circumstances. Maybe a whole year will go and you don't bring that out at all. This will be used. This is more of like a daily way of powering things up. If you just need more ports or the portability. I know a lot of students, Julie, you know this because you're a mom.
Yeah.
When they go to like public areas where they're, you know, know, studying, whether it's like the coffee shop or the library or whatever. Dorms, for sure, they don't have a lot of ports.
Exactly.
Right?
Dorms are, there are hardly any outlets in dorms.
Yes.
You could have this in a dorm and you can plug every single electronics device in, and a lamp and a fan. It's plug and play, so you have 2 ACs right on the side. Again, your power banks don't offer that. You can charge a laptop, your phones, your tablets, your earbuds, your AirPods, maybe it's a portable fan that you need. You lose power, you're hot, plug in a fan. Plug in your portable rechargeable fans. I know at Living Glow we have a bunch of those. This is your built-in flashlight with a super powerful LED. Just click the button. You're walking around, let's say it's dark in your house, you have to go down to the basement because it's tornado season, put the LED light on, your built-in flashlight. There's your AC port, plug in a lamp, plug in a fan, plug in a TV, plug in your router. On the front, all of your electronics devices. If we could, let's lower the power again. I want to lower the lights again. I'd love to show you the power of the LED flashlight right here that is on board, and it also has an SOS. Okay, I'm gonna flip it around and let's walk over here. I want you to see on a wall, because this is the most powerful flashlight of any
But I like that because that frees up some ports, Julie, because you don't have to plug in the lamp. You don't have to do the flashlights or anything like that. You're freeing up a port because it's already built in.
Exactly.
And it's like a whole room light.
It's a whole room light.
Yeah,
That's a great, and you know, if you're camping, how great is this? Or you lose power, you have to walk down to the basement.
Yeah.
It's dark. You just take this down and everyone can be charging their phone. You can plug your router into this if you lose power. So again, it's not that big, huge $1,000 generator. This is truly the one that you're gonna take with you. 5.5 pounds, all your ports are on the front. All the latest technology is built into this. All the safety features are built in. When you get it home, charge it up. You can plug it into the wall, but just like Tina said, if you lose power, a lot of us, all of us, I would say, we were in our car charging our
things
phones because we didn't have any power in the house. So you can charge this if you need to actually charge this device at home or in the car.
You know, we do have the whole home like gas generator thing that we spent a lot of money on after we were in that horrible tornado in Kentucky. We went and got that one. But you want to know what became a problem? There was no gas. Nobody had gas. At some point, everybody ran out of gas. There was no gas stations. There was no anything.
That happens during the hurricanes too.
All of the time, Julie. Like there's always an issue. This is the one that will always be your go-to because you can charge it in the car. It'll always be reliable. It has the ports that we would ever want to have. And there's 7 different devices can be charged on this. Now, the only reason this is $100 off, the only reason is we're launching this here at HSN. It just launched Monday night with Adam.
Yes.
And then this is the second presentation. This is the only reason it's $100 off. So that $199.99, that is a limited time pricing. The free shipping and handling, I also don't know how long that's gonna last, but I want you to be able to take advantage. When you get there, we're doing colors. Because it's so portable, you're gonna take it to the beach, you're gonna take it when you're camping and everything, a little personality. So magenta is available. This is the one we're calling Sapphire. So do you see where the color portion of it is? Magenta, Sapphire, and then there is a black. It comes with a car charging cable. I think that's genius to give that to us. It has the light already built in there, and this just became really popular in this presentation. A lot of people are purchasing this.
Which one did? What color?
All of them.
Oh, okay.
I think it's just because when we're explaining it between what's out in the market, Julie, here, portable, 2,000 milliamps, big, really expensive generators, they're like, aha, I kind of always didn't get this because of that or didn't get that because of this. This really answers it.
It really is the perfect size.
Yeah.
And you know, a lot of us have portable, the little power banks, right? But this one is still portable. You can take it with you. Your power banks aren't gonna be strong enough to power up a laptop. If you get it just for that, for maybe a college student, like you said, they're on campus, they wanna have a little picnic, you know, you always see them, they're on campus, and look at this, you can carry. I feel like this is just a tad heavier than my laptop, just to give you kind of an idea of the weight. 5.5 pounds, laptops, phones. Let me show you again over here, everything. I have 5 things plugged in, and that digital display is huge because it gives you all the information that you need. I'm charging 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I still have 2 ports open. I'm charging phones, earbuds, my watch, 2 phones, the fan, the lamp, and I have 10 hours left. 10 hours. So this right here, your digital display, it tells you how much power. I'm at 93%. I can charge all of these 5 devices for 10 more hours, and it tells you how many watts you're using. So if you do run out of power, you know exactly how much time you have left. And then again, charge it up. You know that you reuse this over and over and over again. I really think that there's a need for this size in the market, and it's the one that you're really, really going to use.
We were really excited when we launched, you know, we knew that the brand was coming. We all had these meetings to talk about it. I was like, that's so genius. I feel like we didn't really have this here at HSN, that kind of the in-between. You know, we do have the brand, that we do the big ones. We have a lot of brands that do the smaller portable power banks. This is a power station. So it's really the best of all the worlds. Very popular this morning. I want to make sure that you grab it while we have it. And I want you to get it when it's on a sale. Literally, the sale is just because it's new. I don't know how long it will last, so I want you to get it when it's $100 off. And when we're doing the flex pay, it's $50 and we ship it to you for free. So I was just thinking, if I were sitting out by the pool, Riker's in the pool, right?
Yes.
I'm sitting there. My husband, I'm out, it's hot, right? He has literally like a huge extension cord, brought me a fan, you know what I mean? All the things, trying to get things. I could have just brought this out here and plugged my stuff into it.
Exactly.
You know, the phone dies, I'm like, I'm done being out here. Phone's dead, I'm out. Take it with me by the pool.
Yes, you're at the pool. You can plug in a fan, you can plug in your phone. If you want to do some work by the pool, you can plug in your laptop. All of this right here, you have all those different devices. So I'll go through again just to show you everything. So on the front, you have your 3 traditional USBs. One of them is a fast charge. Right here, you've got this powerful Type-C. That's that heavy-duty one that will charge a laptop. You plug it in. It's got that digital display. It tells you exactly how many hours that you have left. And then on the side, you've got, if you want to plug in a lamp or a fan or your laptop, it's plug and play. You have 2 traditional plugs right there. On the back, you have that super powerful LED light, and it also has an SOS mode. It even gets brighter. There's your SOS. A nice, very comfortable carrying handle right here. And then if you're a camper, this is where you can plug in your mini fridge, all different kinds of options for you. I'm gonna lift it up again so you can see how portable it is. And I think Tina is back. There she is.
Hi. That's very popular this morning, Julie. I think we really hit, like I said, that middle ground. Everybody's gravitating towards that. Make sure, when do you have that on again?